things you are interested in? You know, the studying of what? Maybe math or whatever, or arts or whatever.
I'm still gonna do a bit of math, but you know, it's tough.
So you're a smart guy.
Smart guy. I don't know. I think it's interesting to study. You know, I think science is not really my thing. You know, and it would take too much of my time, and I don't want to do things, you know, halfway. I want to do all the way. So science is kind of too tough for me when traveling. But I like history. You know, I like to read about history, what's happened. So obviously Vienna is a great city for history. Yesterday we went around and learned about this beautiful city. So that's the kind of things that interest me. Yeah.
I feel that a lot of things happened with the Canadian tennis over the last, let's say, 10 years or whatever. I think you get good circumstances to practice. Yeah. Of course, you have Dennis, who's one of the biggest bodies maybe on tour. How did it come? How do you think it is right now for you guys there?
I think we all had different stories, starting with Milos and Vasek. We all had different paths, different stories. But at the end, I think you know, with the National Center that was created in 2008, if I'm right, I think that made a good difference, you know, because before we never had a place where all the good players would go and train together. So I think that made a good difference in pushing each other up. Dennis didn't go through the same process. Since we're probably 8-9 years old, he's always been, you know, a great player, one of the top players in Canada. So I think that way we kind of helped each other, pushed each other to the highest, and we still do now. So you know, it's good to have him around.
Which kind of guy you are? You know, what do you like? Because I mean, you're quite nice, and you, of course, you're fluent in English and French. But maybe just which kind of guy you are? What do you like? What do you do maybe apart from tennis?
Yeah, I always say, you know, a part of tennis, you know, it kind of puts you in a very public figure. You know, you're doing interviews, and then maybe you're on TV sometimes. So that kind of changes your life as a teenager. But outside of that, when I come back to Montreal, it's just like every teenager. I like to, you know, hang out with my friends. I go shopping. I go to the theaters. I go out, you know, with my friends at night. So I think like every other teenagers, I do these kind of stuff. But as a person, you know, I'm pretty calm. I don't get, you know, too excited about things. That's just kind of my part of my personality. But at the same time, I'm close to my emotions. I think my parents always, you know, taught me to stay true to yourself. So, you know, be confident and believe in your emotions, and it's gonna lead you some good places. But I'm happy with the people around me. I think they've made a great job for me to stay on the good track and be the best person that I can.
I can tell you they did. Last one. What means tennis for you? What is it for you?
It's everything. You know, it's everything about my life. It's always been, probably always will be. You know, I'm very passionate about what I do. You know, win or lose, it's always, you know, a pleasure to play. But obviously the competitive side, if you take it out, it's obviously not the same thing. So I like everything about that. Also the fact that, you know, it's a bit of gladiators. You know, we're one against each other. You know, it's just to find a way to. It's kind of come like a game of chess. You know, to find a way to beat the other player on that given day. So that's what's interesting about it. The fact that it's one against each other. Yeah.
And for me, it was a pleasure talking to you. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.